Another aviation disaster, this time overseas.
A plane was headed from India to London, crashing shortly after takeoff. Let's get to Eyewitness News reporter Kimberly Richardson has that breaking news from the newsroom. Kimberly.
Well, Pedro and Charlene, it's too early to report the number of fatalities, but we do know there were 244 people on board the Boeing 787 Dreamliner, more specifically 232 passengers and 12 crew members.
With breaking news, another aviation disaster.
Air India plane took off just before 10 local time and was heading to London. It crashed shortly after takeoff at India's Ahmedabad airport, which is in the western part of the country. Right now, more and more images of the disaster are coming out right there. You see the thick black smoke, which can be seen for miles. Air India officials say the plane crashed almost immediately after departure, coming down in a neighborhood near the airport. We're seeing Air India plane took off just before 10. Videos of first responders working to put out flames at buildings right outside the airport's perimeter. Aviation data shows the plane descended at a speed of 475 feet per minute. No word on what led to the crash. Videos of first responders working to put out flames at buildings right out.
And there you have it. They say it was no survivor. However, I can't play the next clip. The next clip showed that it was one British survivor came out of that plane.
Outside the Air India plane.
Oh, it's in the bottom?
It's on the next clip, yeah. That was a miracle. He was the only one that survived. Everybody shocked. They don't know how he did There you have it, Hakeem. One British passenger survived. That is a miracle from heaven. I promise you. Everybody trying to figure out how he did it. Your thoughts on Hakeem on pretty much the plane crash, and unfortunately, it happened today. Go right ahead.
So, India is made of Hindus and Muslims. So I want to start this off by saying, peace be unto you, and may your soul rest in peace. And in Hindu is Om Shanti. I want to pray over the families and the people, the families in the airplane and the stewardess who had lost their lives in this crash. To the Indian people, we sympathize with you. And to the lone survivor, Allah has blessed you with another chance. To see another plane crash, my brother, it's disturbing for us. This is only going to accelerate technology to try to make air travel safety. Mm-hmm. We don't know what's going on right now. All we know, it's in God's hands. Some of this stuff could have been prevented, some could not. But to notice that another plane crash, there is, and why I say I prefer older airplanes, that Dreamline was 11 years ago. You're right. I think if you're talking about the Dreamliner, you're talking about Pan Am planes or those Dreamliners. So to see this, we need to just get to the bottom of this so we can make airplane travel safety all over the world. I've always dreamed to go to Mumbai and the Taj Mahal. But to see our beloved brothers, the Indians, you know what I mean? The Hindus, the Muslims. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam, and I pray for y'all. Go ahead, brother.
No, but people for to realize it's still safe to travel on plane and actually driving your own car. So if you look at the statistics, the amount of plane crashes, even though it seems like it's high, but it's really not that high. Mm-hmm. Now, India is the second largest population in the world. The number one population in the world is China. Second is India. They got the most people in the world. So this, for them, plane crashes like this, you know, is very, very alarming because you really don't hear too much about it. But however, we don't live in India. They probably do reports about it, but this one hit major news because the simple fact is there's been so many different plane crashes that have been totally unidentified, and people trying to figure out what they're trying to get to the bottom of this. I can't. But you made a good point. I think they're all trying to make planes even more safer, especially with that with the new addition to the like AI, self-sufficient planes. building new things when it comes to the aspect of the tower, so they have better communication. Plane gonna probably be even more safer to travel. But right now, you know, my condolences and prayer do go out to the family that was involved in that. And that British man, bro, people gonna interview him all over the world because they gonna figure out how do you do it.
You're right. Waha say that was a Dreamliner that crashed. He said, Hakeem, that was a Dreamliner that crashed, 11 years old. Yeah.
But luckily, you know, people was love, but it was only, you know, the numbers were very small compared to like major airlines that be having like more than 300 people or 400 people. So, you know, but they was silently mistaken. And I think the pilot, shout out to him, I think he was trying to land the plane because sources say that the plane crashed on top of the dining area of a medical college.
Wow.
So it seemed like he was trying to save the people, but unfortunately, only one man survived.
I wanted to know, did anybody pass away at the college? I'm concerned about that too. Did he land with people at the college at the time?
I don't see anything of no sources, but they probably including that with the people. So that way it says 100, 200 plus. So, because they say when the plane crashed, they would say it was a 242 passenger on the plane, including the crew. So right now they only cover the amount of bodies they got from the dust was only 204. So it doesn't specify anybody from the college. But man, this is just crazy. This is just crazy. But I know India officials, they all definitely look into this because they don't like things like that. So man, pray, man. I'll be telling people, make sure y'all live your best life, man. Live your best life, enjoy life, and don't live in fear.
Say it all the time.
Don't live in fear. Don't let this stop you from traveling. Continue to travel. Continue to love your loved one, and continue to have fun because you only have one life to live. Shout out to the 225 people watching us all across the board. We really do greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in on this Vertical Live Thursday. Hakeem, moving along to other trending news. So Big Blur, Hakeem,